Jazz trail by 4. Outside Monk. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Back to Ivy. It's Powell on the wing. Drops in the 3.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Rollins. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sensabaugh. The Jazz again can't hit. Nets leading by 5. And here's Ivy from the arc. No luck on that one. Here's Rollins. No points so far. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Rollins. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to... stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's Rollins. And that one's on target from the wing. Rollins has got 5 points.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front.
14.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And look at Ivy rising above, giving it his all on that slam.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Hartenstein, covered by Smith. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches, George.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Oh, deflected. Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Brooklyn making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Harden. Now here's Vanderbilt. Utah moving the ball around. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Now into the lineup.
Brooklyn with the ball.
Number 8.
Trailing by 2. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Pass to Johnson. Wagner with a steal. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
To the left wing. And here is Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. Harden from outside. It's hauled in by Wolf.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
Harden hits them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Nets trail by 3 to the middle. Here's Whitmore. Utah grabs a miss.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Williams. From outside the arc. The Jazz again can't hit. On the wing, Ivy. No one near him. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Assistant.
Ivy's got his second bucket on the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to George. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Personal foul.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
At 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Smith. Here's Carr. Uses the glass on the layup. Carr's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
George outside. Puts up a deep 3. Utah with another miss. Nets trail by 3. The 3 from Suggs. The shot no good. Outside Joe. It's stolen by Howard. And Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
There's 49 seconds left to the second. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitution for your Jazz. Number 15, Jared Vanderbilt.
Brooklyn trailing. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside Monk. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. It's hauled in by Wolf. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jazz trail by 3. Now here's George. Good work defensively by Whitmore.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to Williams. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Wolf. Johnson inside. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And stolen by Williams for the lead. That one is off.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night. Here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Williams on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Brooklyn making a switch here. The Nets with a lead.
Substitution on the court.
Suggs outside. On the take. And they recover it. Outside Walker. 6 to shoot.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Howard to the middle. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
For the tie, another three for Utah.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Howard. Smith outside. Driving inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Suggs outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, this is a guy putting his physical gifts to work. Jalen Suggs, no doubt on the dunk.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Harden. And stolen by Suggs. Walker for three. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
.54 seconds left in the third quarter.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
With the putback. Pass to Howard. 4 on the clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
That one falls.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Count that one.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Knocks down the long J. Wolf's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
The Nets, 54.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets leading by 9. Here's Wolf. Shoots over Filipowski. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. And Utah has possession. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. For three, Collier. It's hauled in by Wolf.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. The three. Gets the three to fall.
3 points.
And the Nets lead by 14.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Inside. Fires the three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Jazz trail by 16. Will it go? They get it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Banked it in off the glass. Whitmore's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Wolf. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Wolf's got 9 points now in the second half.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Walker. Suggs left side. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wolf. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
He drops it from range.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Brooklyn making a switch here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Williams.
I think my favorite thing about Jalen Williams is just how much you can tell his love for the game. It's on display nightly. He puts in the work, and he gets the results.
And Williams drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Johnson inside. Another chance. Whitmore goes in. And it's good on the lay-in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Harden. No good from 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Suggs outside. Takes a 3. The triple drops.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Williams fires. And the 3 misses. Brooklyn leading by 17. Now Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, there's so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And great job to establish position and square up.
From the inbound. And he can't jam it through. Left side, Monk. Pass to Sensabaugh. For 3, George. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets leading by 19. Deflects the pass. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Whitmore outside. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Just 5 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
The guys can get forgotten about in the corner. Always got to keep an eye on Williams.
Here's Carr. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
So we